The team is on the road again. They are headed to the Proctor Fairgrounds, just outside of Duluth. This is the home of the Lake Superior Radio-Controlled Car Club. They are hosting round 4 of the MNRC Offroad Racing Series, and have done a complete rebuild of the off-road track in preparation for this event. They have gone the extra mile with the track changes, and it looks fantastic. The track surface is looking great. It is packed hard, and is already developing a groove on the racing line. This should make for some consistent lap times and close racing. The pit lane has some new paint. This adds to the character of the racetrack, and is yet another example of the attention to details the track constructors have taken this year. This amazing facility sits on the Proctor Fairgrounds, and has ample space for parking. This is shaping up to be a great weekend for an RC race at LSRCC. It is qualifying day. The team is charging up their receiver packs, and getting ready to hit the track. The track is damp due to a morning rain shower, so they are going to start out on Sweep Defender tires. Most likely by the second round they will be on a smaller pin tire, and possibly harder compounds. The boys are in the same heat. Their team-associated trucks look good. The tires seem to be doing the job this round. We will see if they can improve their times on Sweep carbide tires for round 2. The track will be blown off and the morning moisture should be gone. Caden is taking a very methodical approach to his run. He is making sure his laps are clean and mistake-free. Alec, on the other hand, is letting it all hang out. He is whipping the truck through the corners, and it looks really fast. The truck rounds were good. The brothers have settled into the A group and look poised to qualify in the feature race. Next up are the Buggy Heats. Corey adjusts the high-speed needle a bit and sends Caden out. Caden is running on Sweet Pixel tires in Silver X Compound. He posts the fastest lap in his heat. His pace will place him in the A group for the next round. He would continue to run clean, consistent laps to secure his spot in the A final tomorrow. Alec is up next. Corey tops off the fuel for the Alpha Dragon engine and sends him out. Alec sets a good pace in his heat. His times would place him in the B group, with some pretty tough competition. After all the rounds of qualifying were completed, Alec would be placed second in the B final. The MNRC bumps the top 3 finishers, so he still has a chance to race his way into the A final. qualifying day has come to a close. The team had a pretty successful day on the track. Now it is time to relax and make preparations for tomorrow's finals. Today is main day. The team is now on smaller pin, hard compound tires. The track is grooved and the racing line is pretty clean. They are using sweep carbides in truck and sweep pixels in buggy. Alex's event is up first. He is in the Nitro Buggy B main and will be starting second on the grid. He has come in from his warm-up laps. The car and engine feel perfect. He is ready to take on the 30-minute race and the competition. Corey will be running the pits. They are in a good position for starters and only need to remain in the top 3 to advance. The race has started, and Alec has moved into the first position on lap 1. He is closely followed by team-associated teammate Clayton Cartaluca. Alec and Clayton are putting a gap on third place. They are working together, being careful not to jeopardize their bump positions. Looks like they have settled into a flow, making clean, consistent laps. Alec makes a small error and ends up on the infield next to the tabletop. With a quick marshal from Shelby, he is back on track. Clayton is out front now with Alec in tow. Clayton needs to check up to make a pass on a car being lapped, and it throws off his rhythm. He touches the tube, which bounces him sideways in the race line. A quick marshal, and they are back underway. Alec radios in that his car is sputtering on the straight. Initially the thought is heat bulb or glow plug. They bring him in to check temps and adjust the needles. They send him back out to try and retain track position and see what the result is. This was his normal fuel window, so he is still in contention. The problem continues, so they prepare to change the glow plug on his next fuel stop.
Shut it off. Tip sideways. Blow igniter ready.
They got the plug changed, fueled him up, and sent him back out. He is still in the fight for the bump, and has maintained his composure. As for the guys in the pits, I am not so sure.
Slap, Alec, come in.
Alec
Everything
is still
ready.
down on power. The pit group decides it must be the pressure line on the pipe. This may have been the easiest thing to check during the first go-around, but sometimes you make the wrong choices. The problem is obvious. The fuel line, which pressurizes the fuel system, has broken. They work quickly to remove the broken piece and push the line back in place. The engine is hot, so this is no easy task. Alec would return to the track in 5th position, right behind 3rd and 4th. He would make some quick passes, putting him back into the bump position. He is now chasing down Trent Fulmer, who currently holds down the 2nd place position. His pace is quicker than Trent's, and is quickly gaining ground. Trent would jump wide on the triple, and Alec would take over the 2nd position. Alec would finish out the race in 2nd place, and will bump to the A final. Caden checks the temperature of the Alpha Dragon to see if any adjustment is needed. The engine didn't give up, even when starved for fuel. It continued to run and kept Alec in the fight. Next up is the Truggy A final. Caden will start in 3rd, and Alec in the 7th position. Caden has had a good start, and has retained his 3rd place position. But then, he makes an error and catches the tube in the tabletop corner. Jeremy Whiting would go by. Caden stays close, looking for an opportunity. Jeremy would tap the tube and Caden would sneak past. The two would continue to battle, but Jeremy would finally take the upper hand. Alec is having a good run so far. He has advanced one position, and is currently running in 6th place. His truck looks very solid and consistent. Both boys are running on the harder blue compound carbide T tires, and they seem to have made the right choice. Josh Ford, the series points leader, is currently running in second place. It looks like Josh is going to put another good score on the board towards the season championship. Alec is in a new battle with Brody Ignashevsky. Alec and Brody have grown up racing together. They have a mutual respect for one another and have battled many times before. Alec has gotten by Brody on the front stretch. Brody tries to counter by jumping to the inside and cuts it a little too tight. Alec drives a little deep into the corner after the triple, and Brody tucks to the inside. The tabletop corner would be Alec's undoing. The boys would continue on to finish 5th and 6th at race end. The buggy final has started. Kyle Holmberg, series points leader, is out front and looking smooth. Kyle started in P1 and would end up leading the race from start to finish. Caden is in a battle with Alan Smith for 6th place. Alan taps the tube, and Caden gets by. Alan would keep it very tight, looking for an opportunity. Caden is running a wide car and defending the inside line. Alan eventually would make a clean pass and move into the 6th position. He would continue his march forward, finishing 4th overall. Caden kept fighting and would maintain his position, finishing in 7th overall. Unfortunately, Alec experienced an electronics issue in warm-up and was unable to start the race.